in accordance with your knowledge, ay sinunod po nyo yung patakaran na yung lahat po ng batas at saka regulasyon regarding the conversion of land?
Regarding po doon sa agendang yon,
Sinunod nyo nga ba? Kasi kinonvert niyo, di ba?
2-page. Etong sa likod, puro perma. With the logo of the Municipality of San Simon. Ang sarap po, ito yung resolution. Pwede na lang ipeke, pwede na lang i-tamper.
Yun po
Because
hindi ko
you-
alam po.
Now, ang Vice, ang nakakapagduda pa, kasi dalawang reso, different content, pero the same number. Now, ang sabi ni SP Secretary kanina, typo daw, typographical error. Eh, really question, ay, ito, member ng Sagunes, sinasabi niya, walang nangyaring reso na to.
Mr. Chair, I'll just ask a preliminary question simply because at 1400 hours or 2 o'clock, we will have a meeting with NAPOLCOM regarding our BICAM tomorrow with the Senate. Now, Mr. Chair, there are the committee is in receipt of 2 resolutions having the same number. So, may I know whether these 2 are authentic? Resolution number 20-019 dated held on February 20, 2020, and resolution number 20-019 also dated March 10, 2020. And both were certified correct by the Sangguniang Bayan Secretary. The other one for resolution number 20-019 dated February 20, it was attested by then Councilor Romanuel Santos, the temporary presiding officer. And for the resolution 2019 dated March 10, 2020, it was attested by the municipal vice mayor as presiding officer, the Honorable Leonora Wong. Are these 2 documents authentic?
SP Secretary, please proceed.
opo, those are authentic and
Parehas ng number?
na
Resolution number 20-019. The other one is resolution number 20-019. Parehas ng numero eh. How can that be?
nagkaroon po ata ng typographical error, Your Honor.
Okay.
Pero yun po ay those are reflected in the minutes, Your Honor, and yung presiding officer po ay naka-sign din po diyan dun sa mga resolutions na yan, Your Honor.
See, I'll not belabor that point kasi yung the chairman has already decided that we end up at 2 o'clock this afternoon. But be that as it may I ask if you know na doon sa resolution ni Honorable Ordonez, 5 po yung allegations doon. 2 po doon illegal conversion of agricultural lands. Kung nabasa po ninyo, tama po ba? Tama.
Opo, narinig ko po yun.
Oh. Now, may I ask, pwedeng yung sumagot dito, yung presiding officer at saka yung mga membro ng sanggunian. Where the conversion, in accordance with your knowledge, ay sinunod po nyo yung patakaran na nakasaad po sa ating mga batas? For example, sa February 20, 2020, the motion was made by Randy T. Flores. Is he around?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes. Can you answer my question? Na dito sa ginawa ninyong conversion of land from agricultural to whatever, did you follow? Sinunod nyo ba yung lahat po ng batas at saka regulasyon regarding the conversion of land?
Regarding po doon sa agendang yon,
Sinunod nyo nga ba? Kasi kinonvert niyo, di ba?
ah,
Nakalagay dito sa resolution na ikaw ang nag-move, seconded by all members of the Sanggunian, a resolution reclassifying land from agricultural to industrial and other uses.
no, that's
Ang
alleged.
tinatanong ko, sinunod nyo ba yung patakaran ng batas at saka mga regulasyon?
We didn't tackle, Your Honor, that resolution.
You did not tackle
During
this
the
resolution?
minutes, yeah. It's different minutes
we have
Nakapirma po kayo rito.
that was an alleged resolution because February 18 we were
Pwede bang itagalog mo na lang para
Okay po.
madaling intindihin?
February 18 there was a letter from LCE na nag-conduct kami ng special session. The agenda was the ratification of the sales of the property and the reclassification for BJ Land Properties. So that was a request for a special session para po sa February 20. So doon sa agenda, madami po from Resolution 012 up to 018. Yun po ang mga naalala ko pong na agenda at nasa minutes ng aming
So,
session.
ang sinasabi po nyo sa amin dito ngayon ay wala po itong resolution na ito dated February 20, 2020, resolution number 20-019.
Yes, Your Honor.
Kumpleto po ang pirma, unanimously approved by SB member Mark Macapagal, SB member Irene David, Archibald Basilio, Alexievich Vergara, Irene Dagdag, Randel Bundok, Randy T. Flores, certified correct by the Sangguniang Bayan Secretary George M. Carino, attested by the Municipal Councilor Romanuel Santos, temporary presiding officer. Tapos sabi po ninyo, peke ito. Hindi nangyari.
Second page po, nakapirma kami. Pero yung pong first page, wala po kaming alam. Kasi ang pagkaalam namin po
Ang
kasi...
galing. Ang
Opo,
galing. Napakagaling ng ginawa. So, itong resolution na ito, hindi po totoo. Sangguniang Bayan Secretary, what can you say about that?
Your Honor, nandito po yung presiding officer who can also help me sasabihin yung
Nasaan
tama.
po siya?
Nandito po si Vice Mayor Dading Santos who was the temporary presiding during that time.
Yes.
Yung po sinasabi niyang, yan po pag nandyan po sa minutes po ng minutes natin yan, ano po, at ina-approve po ng Sangguniang Bayan yan at the subsequent meeting, Your Honor. Yung, under the law po, yung sinasabi niyang wala siyang pirma on each and every page, sa local government po, after the SB Secretary forwarded the approved ordinance, the mayor has 10 days within which to sign the
Hindi
document.
na po yun kasama dun sa tinatanong ko.
Para maliwanag lang po na hindi naman po sila required under the law to sign on every
Wala
page
naman
of the
pong
ordinance.
binabanggit na ganon. Sinabi nyo kanina, nandito si Councilor Santos, who was then the presiding officer during that time. So nandito ba siya? Yes. What can you say about the statement of the Honorable Randy T. Flores na hindi po totoo itong resolution na ito?
Your Honor, actually, medyo matagal na yan. Pero kung nandyan po yung pirma ko, bilang presiding noon, syempre, ina-attest ko po yung nangyari dyan. At hindi ko naman pwedeng kaila yung pirma ko kung nandyan.
Chairman, with the Chairman ako. Kasi this is a 2-page. Tingnan nyo 2-page. Etong sa likod, puro pirma. With the, of course, with the logo of the Municipality of San Simon. Ang sarap po, ito yung resolution. Pwede talang ipeke, pwede talang i-tamper.
Yun po yung
Because
hindi
you
ko
don't-
alam. Opo.
Now, ang Vice, ang nakakapagduda pa, kasi dalawang reso, different content, pero the same number. Now, ang sabi ni SP Secretary kanina, typo daw, typographical error. With the question, ito, member ng sagot sinasabi niya, walang nangyaring reso na to. Ngayon, Vice, ay sinasabi ko lang, nakakapagduda talaga kasi pating reso number pareho. Tapos second page lang. Lahat to pangalan nyo, nakapirma. Pero yung content, nasa first page. SP Secretary, better check your explanation on that. Please proceed, Chairman Nakop.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, pero wala pa rin nakasagot doon sa kwang ko . katanungan ko whether these conversions of land from agricultural land to industrial land would have followed yung rudiments provided for by law. Yung mga konsyal na nag-approve nito, sinunod nyo ba yung patakaran? May I ask then the presiding officer, sinunod nyo ba?
Vice Santos.
Bilang presiding po nun, na ang trabaho ko lang po talaga is to preside.
Yeah.
No? Yes po. So,
pero sinunod nyo ba? Kayo nag-preside?
actually,
Sige. Sinunod ba ng sanggunian yung mga patakaran para mag-convert ng agricultural land to industrial land? Sinunod nyo ba? Yes or no?
that time po, kung talagang wala yung requirements, talagang hindi nila nasunod siguro nun. Kasi ako nga po, inuulit ko, no, presiding ako nun, ang presiding officer, alam naman po natin, hindi pwedeng mag-pro or against the,
Pero
Di-
hindi po nyo dapat i-allow yung hindi ugma sa batas. Di po ba?
yes po.
O kaya hindi ka pumirma. Di ba?
Opo.
Yes. So yun ang tanong ko. How about the members of the Sangguniang Bayan? Si SP Vergara, nandito ba siya? Yes. Nasunod po ba yung patakaran na batas?
Actually po, wala po akong natatandaan nung natakel namin na ganyang resolution nung po nag-session kami.
Chairman ako, in short, wala kang discussion about it. Wala ring proseso na sinunod yung mga requirements kasi walang discussion eh.
Di totoo po yung allegations ni Honorable Ordonez na may kalokohan na nangyari. Kasi yun ang allegation niya sa kanyang resolution eh.
Anyway, one of the complainant, former councilor, I think she's present. Yung si Beda Pineda, is she present? Para ma-enlighten lang. Have you-
Present po ako, yes,
Have you
Your
taken your oath?
Honor.
Sir, have you taken your oath? Nag-take oath na ba kayo?
Yes po, Your Honor.
Please proceed. Are you familiar with this issue? Because I think you're one of the complainant.
Hindi po ako familiar dyan kasi po hindi namin po natakel sa aming session po. Hindi namin po alam in the first place po, hindi po nag-apply ang Una Grande sa amin.
Thank you. So, in short, your memory and your position is consistent with the position of former Councilor Flores. Yes, Chairman Akop.
May I ask the Register of Deeds, what is now the status or the classification of this land?
Your Honor, that classification will appear on the tax declaration, Your Honor. Perhaps the municipal assessor has the record, Your Honor.
Thank you. The municipal assessor, what is now the classification of this property, real property?
Currently po yung assessment po ng mga properties along Quezon Road, specifically yung Una Grande po, industrial po.
Industrial na,
Yes po.
pursuant to your official records.
Yes po.
So in other words, it is safe na sabihin natin na na-convert na from agricultural to industrial.
Possible po.
Bakit po possible?
Sa amin po kasi based on actual use po, Your Honor. So kung may improvement na po siya as industrial, so dinideclare namin po siya as industrial po.
Ibig nyo sabihin, kaya nyo i-convert yung agricultural land to industrial. Kasa't sabihin nyo lang na ito gamit sa industrial. Magiging makaklasify na na industrial.
Pag po may improvement na po, Mr. Chair.
Ang pagkaalam po ninyo, hindi nyo alam na dapat yung agricultural land dati ay dapat i-convert pa sa industrial para maging industrial.
Based on dun sa RA 217 po ng local government code po, as per actual use po.
Actual use
Opo.
to ang nag-govern sa local government code, Republic Act 7160, regarding the conversion of land is section 60. Di po ba? Kasi nagsasabi ka ng numero ng section at saka kwan ng batas eh. Are you a lawyer?
No, Your Honor.
Huwag ka nang makipagtalo sa akin. Kasi the governing provision of law insofar as the local government code, otherwise known as Republic Act 7160 is concerned, is Section 60. Yung binabanggit kanina ni Attorney Lacson na merong exceptions provided for by jurisprudence ng ating Korte Suprema. So, matanong kita, bago naging industrial land, anong klaseng lupa yun?
Agricultural po, Your Honor.
Ngayon, basta-basta ba maging industrial yung isang agricultural na lupa? Nang basta-basta lang?
Your Honor, clear ko lang po yung difference po ng reclassification tsaka na reassessment ng assessor po. Yung sa amin po for taxation purpose lang po. Pagdating po sa reclass, ibang
Hindi tayo,
department po siya.
kaya kayo siguro nagkakagulo dyan dahil magkakaiba yung interpretasyon So, but anyway, Mr. Chair, since it's already 2 o'clock, I will resume my interpellation in the next hearing.
Thank you, Chairman
Thank you,
Ako.
Mr. Chair.
Anyway, assessors, hindi pa tayo tapos dyan. Kasi you check all the position of all the agencies invited, DAR, DNR, pati yung NIA. Lahat, mali-mali yung position, paki-check mo ulit.